I'm assuming they got removal of some sort here. And I'm just swinging face. I don't care about Wolf. We'll give this +2/+0 and haste. And trample. I mean, this is just so much damage. And the beauty of this is it comes down to the back end now, and it just has haste, so... These are my werewolves! How's it going, y'all? Titan Smash MTG. Today we're back with some Midnight Hunt Standard. It's rotation time. It's the best time of year. Brand new Standard here. Brand new cards to try out. We're a Gruul clan around here, so you know we're going to Gruul Smash with some WereGruulves. So this is Gruul Werewolves. So as you haven't seen my 10 decks of Midnight Hunt Standard video, this is my #1 deck on there that I'm really excited to play. I played a single one game with this deck in unranked best of 1, and we absolutely beat the snot out of just traditional mono white from the old Standard. So take a look at this real quick. The 1-drop slot, we have a playset of Snarling Wolf. Very unexciting card, but it's like one of the only 1-drops that could really fit in here. I may just swap this out for just Sparrow Sentinel, even though it's on a Wolf, just to make it better. But the fact that this can be a 1-mana card that can be a 3/3 on its own does come in handy. 3 Blizzard Brawl and 1 Looter Frenzy as far as removal and a way to push through damage. At the 2-drop slot, playset a Ranger class, playset a Werewolf Pack Leader. I already know those cards are really nice. Playset a Kessig Naturals. This card is super nice, being able to attack and add some mana. There was a turn where I got to go turn 2 Naturalist, turn 3 Tovlor. I attacked with my Naturalist, got my damage in there and drew a card, floated a green mana, Blizzard Brawl after combat. Just super clean, really, really nice there. At the 3-drop slot, a whole playset of Reckless Stormseeker. The fact that this comes in as a 3/3 with haste if you need it to be, or can come down and give something else haste the next turn, super good. Primal Adversary is a beater. A 4/3 for 3 with trample is already good on its own, and the fact that it can make hasty lands when it comes in the battlefield kicked is just cool. Tovlor, as I said, already super, super good card here. I didn't even get to play with Arlen, but I'm assuming Arlen the Packs of Hope is probably pretty dope on its own as well. Finally, the top end. This is one that I didn't have in my original list. I took out 1 Blizzard Brawl and added 1 Tovlor's Pack Leader. I'm just having this big Grave Titan kind of feature that's a big old body on its own. I think is super nice. So let's take it in there. We're just going to play some best of 1 for now. With the season being so new and we don't know what to kind of expect with sideboards, I just want to play best of 1 for now, but I assure you we will be getting back into some best of 3 gameplay. But I think it's important to know if your deck can hold up and just best of 1 to start off. So let's take this in there, see how it goes. Let's go. Alright, y'all. First game of the day is against Kai. Kaya! We got our sweet little Wren back here. This hand, we can keep this hand. We can go Naturalist on 2 and then attack and go Pack Leader and Ranger class on 3 if it doesn't die. That seems decent to me. Probably just play this Rockfell Veil on turn 1, so we don't have a 1-drop at the moment. If we draw a 1-drop, if we draw a little Wolf Friend, then we'll play the Snow-Covered Forest. Black. Warlock class, okay. They doing some shenanigans over there. Some shenanigans, I say. Golgari. Okay, well, we're down to 3 cards at least already. Okay, right on time is our Snarling Wolf. Right on time. It's daytime now. Like that little animation they've added on here. It's kind of cool. Hopefully my Kessig gets to live, because I would love to be able to just double spell here. Seems really nice. And if not, we can still Kessig Naturalist into Snarling Wolf. And I think we want a Naturalist here just to ramp up as fast as we can. This isn't legendary, so... Okay, opponent's doing some things over here. Burn these and level that up. That sounds like a good plan. Nothing? Okay, well, now I think we're just Tovloring, right? So let's do this on green. Let's go to attacks. Turn 3 Arlen seems decent. Because if this gets to flip the next turn, then I can just add it and cast Tovlor there. For now, we're going to make 2 wolves. Pester. Cute little wolfies. Artwork, stunning. Anytime you see these full art, foil looking Gruul things, it just warms my heart. Now we need to draw a line. Okay, Lolth. Lolth's going to be annoying, but I think we can just trample all over this stuff eventually. Yeah, they'll gain 4 life here. Stormseeker is a card. So we're gonna... plus up here.
Follow the enemy's scent.
If I attack, it's not super great. We really need to hit a land there. That's really unfortunate. Yeah, so I think we're just going to pass the turn. Flash in probably both of these things. Yeah, so let's just pass the turn here. It's nighttime. We have Immune's Fury. They'll draw a card, lose a life. Okay, they're just going to be Innkeeper.deck over here. All kinds of life. So I got 2 mana left over. Let's see what they do here. Don't kill my Uvenwild. Don't you do it. So I think the best thing to do, since we're going a little bit wide here, let's play Naturalist and then play the Snarling Wolf. I want to be able to ramp up a little bit. Oh, and it comes down as the back end? I didn't even know that. Well, then we'll play the Snarling Wolf. Seems strong. So, still not drawing lands. Rather unfortunate. I want to get this Huntmaster down, but we just can't draw any lands. Now, we'll get lands when we attack. So maybe I'm supposed to make this like a 0 and just ignore the Tour of Lore for now. Let's do that. I think we're just ignoring both. Maybe we just do this. Add 2 green when we attack. Yeah, I think we just put all the pressure on them that we can. I'm assuming they got removal of some sort here. And I'm just swinging face. I don't care about Wolf. We'll give this +2/+0 in haste. And trample. I mean, this is just so much damage. They're not going to be able to just ult that right away, and that's all I'm really concerned about. So we'll add double green here. It's a lot of damage, y'all. Not getting to play this quite how I want, due to us, having mana issues here a little bit, but we have 2 7-power creatures with trample right now. Arlen has indestructible. They can chump block away all they want, but like, we're just outsizing what they're doing so much. This Warlock class isn't really doing all that much for them. Okay. Sure. So we'll lose our Werewolf Ward. I mean, that's still so much damage. They're at 2 life now. They'll get some loyalty counters over there, but I mean, look at our hand. So now we'll go to the end of combat. Oh, I actually missed lethal there, didn't I? Yeah, I missed lethal. That's my fault. Math is hard. So let's go to main, play these Werewolf Pack leaders. Yeah, we had them dead there. We missed it. So it's daytime now. But we're still in a really good place right now, unless they have a board wipe of some sort. Okay, that's their 4th Prosperous Innkeeper. They trying their hardest to gain that life. Don't think it's going to matter here. They can make some spiders annoying, but not a huge deal. That's 10. Ah, God, that fucking life, man. That freaking life. We can't draw lands! Jesus. Good grief.
We'll catch them by surprise.
Um, I'll send one of these in there. He only gets haste. So maybe that's not even that good. Let's end him with these. They have to double block to kill that. I mean, maybe I'm just like... Maybe we just go all out here. Let's just go all out. Let's just do it. Draw some cards. Make some mana. Still not hitting our lands. I swear we play enough in here. We're just not drawing them. But neither is the opponent. And again, just put these in a position where they have to chump block. But this game should be over already. I punted it by not pumping up my Snarling Wolf. This is where if we had our Lunar Frenzy, we'd be good to go. I think it only makes so many 2/2s before it's just like not all that beneficial to them. I mean, yeah, these are fine. We have 5 mana. I'm sorry, we have 4 mana because hashtag arena. So what I'm going to do is play Ranger class, and then end of turn we'll flash in a Werewolf pack leader. Yeah, so let's go ahead into combat. Let's go to main. Let's Ranger class it up. And we'll flash in this Werewolf pack leader into turn. So despite us being a quarter through our deck and only hitting 3 lands here so far, we still just got to play a boatload of things here between Arlen, between all this other stuff. We've not got to even do what this deck wants to do here and still just pop it off. An opponent would be dead if they didn't play literal all 4 of their Prosperous Innkeepers. Alright, 2 or less. Okay. Seems decent. Okay.
Aren't I generous?
Cool. I think we're good here.
Welcome to Witherbloom College, class.
Creature. Yep.
It was going to die eventually anyway.
Yep. A little annoying still, not gonna lie.
Will be rewarded.
Opponent down to 1 card in hand. It's my 4/4. Hey, look at that! Land. Wowie. Yowie wowie. So I think here we're forced to kind of play this Ranger class, pump this up. I think we're gonna... Do I just make the 2 tokens now? I think I just sack Arlen at this point and say goodbye.
Back to the woods.
Here we'll swing... God, even swinging feels kind of rough here, doesn't it? Don't think we swing. I think we just hold off here. Definitely kicking myself in the foot here for missing lethal earlier because this game should have been already over by now. New cards, we're trying to learn them. But I also just hate best of 1 games going this freaking long. So 2 lands go down. Okay, they draw on a card. They're losing a lot of life here. 4 lands for them. I can play Arlen again. I think that's what we probably do here. We're going to send them all at Lolth, though. I'm just going to play another Arlen. We're going to get there. I've got a good feeling about it. We're just in a super awkward spot here. We just missed so many freaking lands. And they did too, but again, those Prosperous Innkeepers making those treasures just kept them in the game. Like between the treasures and the life, they were screwed without those things. So that gets down to 1. It really goes back up. Let's go ahead and just play an Arlen now. Make 2 more wolves. Hope we can avoid a crippling fear or something of that nature. See what we got. So theoretically they're at 6 life right now because they still have cards they can get. 2 lands in the bottom, so maybe they didn't have a good hit there. It'd be kind of sad if like both of these 3 cards are looking at as like land, and just a gas card. Shimla Gas is kind of annoying because it does a block that gets in the way. Okay, they trade in Lulz, so we're fine with that now. Okay, they're the Hydra. Okay, we're getting there. And I think we want to draw the cards, so we actually do this now. So let's go ahead and do this. I know we could cast it with Flash, but I think just drawing cards is more important here. We need to kill this Professor Onyx if we can. No, let's just swing face. Let's swing face. Counter on you. You can still draw 1 card this way. They'll kill our token here, I'm assuming. Oh, they created a treasure token. Okay. Okay, still not a land. Jesus, man. 2 cards for him. Then go down to 1 here. And again, theoretically, that's 3. But we have Hasty Stormseeker off the top. So I think we're okay now. We had to battle this one. But again, hey, this shows how much this deck can battle. So they're a skeletal swarming deck. Okay. Interesting. Only 3 snow mana. So, if they don't have removal, this is it comes in with a +1/+1 counter, and it'd be lethal. I'm gonna force them to have the 2 mana removal here because this is lethal if they can't kill it. Do you have an answer, opponent? Oh, it's technically 1 more than lethal. Watch them have like their 3rd or 4th flunk. We get there. We had to work so hard for that. Jesus, we had to work so hard for that. But we get the win. Good first win here in ranked. My goodness, we need to learn how to draw lands in this thing. Let's go ahead and play another. Let's go. All right, next team here is against Pokotin. On the play, huh? And pretty nice hand. We'll keep this. Would love to draw a 2-drop to fill our curve out here. That would be just fantastic. Also, this isn't my animated. This ain't the right land. What the heck? 2. Hey, look at that. Our manas aren't even a problem. Well, this is kind of the beauty of Snarling Wolf, as we can at least attack here. Bump it up. So that way it still survives. They're probably going to make a treasure token anyways. Hopefully we're not just running in. That's the only bad thing about playing ranked this early. Okay, this is Rakdos. But I say a lot of times you just see, especially early in standard, people just use the same old crap they're used to playing with already, and it's pretty boring. So this comes in untapped now. Great card. Never had a fear about it. I think just to make sure that we kill that, we play Kessig Naturalist, and then get that out of here. Don't want their creatures coming in with any counters or anything. Love to draw land so I can just slam down Arlen. Opponent could just slam down a turn 3 Goldspan Dragon here, and that'd be pretty brutal for us. But sometimes they just have those kind of starts like that. So let's see if that's what happens. Okay, no Goldspan this time. Bloody Massacre. Okay, well, so much for people playing the same old, same old. Respect. Respect. I don't want to trade this off here. So I think what we're going to do is just play this Tovalor. Again, freaking mana, man. I guess I need to go add another land to this deck. Whatever we're playing is obviously not enough. Wasn't an issue in my off-camera game, but that's how it goes. Luckily, these will all transform here in step. Well, the Starling Wolf can't, but the Kessig Naturalist and the Tovalor will transform if they don't die. Scalded Pots and Merchants. Okay. It's annoying. It's not a Berserker, so that's good. See what they got for us. Okay, I like that. Ooh, burn 2 to draw a card. Interesting. Like that a lot. So now we got plenty of mana here. And the beauty of this is it comes down to the back end now, and it has haste, so... These are my werewolves! Yeah, okay, so maybe I should attack the right one, but that's okay. We're getting aggressive. Draw 2 cards. Okay. And can't do anything else there, so we'll pass turn. Now, so far, they still can't kill this Arlen, which is kind of sweet. They could attack it down decently well here, but... Maybe opponents don't cast anything, you know, just let it say nighttime. Nighttime's kind of cool. But I love the fact that it's going to just come on. Okay, well now, and they burn it. That's pretty nice. So they're like Rakdos Sack. What a terrible card, too. Not even a good card, but it's going to be so good here for them. That feels bad. That feels real bad. I definitely didn't miss having my thing stolen. Because now they'll sack it with this. I'll give them a nice. Luckily we have another one. Still nighttime at least. Don't really have any blocks here that I love. So we're just going to play this, then pass the turn. It's daytime now, sadly. Big Sage. Opponent's down to 4 cards in hand. We have 2 hasties up here. So as long as they don't just ruin our day, we're still in an okay spot right now. Would like to not see any more. Okay, these Skullport merchants getting real aggravating. They got big butts. I need my lunar, sacrifice a creature. Seems good. I don't know if I would have sacrificed that one if I was opponent. Okay. My god, these... Where's our lands? My goodness, dude. Oh, geez, sweet Jesus, man. Oh. Do we just let it turn to night here? Is that the smart thing to do? Doesn't seem worth it. We're not going to have the mana to do what I want to do with this anyway, so I think we're just going to play this Primal Adversary. And pass the turn. Discard this Naturalist. I want to keep my Hasties in hand. This all seems like a strange package for them to play, to not be like crazy aggressive, you know? Look at their Hive of the Eye Tyrant. If they want to activate that and attack, be my guest. Please let it turn to night. Please? Okay. What a good night. Let's go ahead and play the Stormseeker now. Give it haste. We still have the mana to pump the Snarling Wolf. Let's go to combat. Got enough to do this. Also got enough to... No, that's not the one that pumps. Again, still learning these. So if they're just blocking with Hive of the Eye Tyrant, that's not bad for us at all. It's a 3/3? Yeah. Okay. Still a good bit of trample damage to go through here. Only had a way to pump this. So we'll just buff this up for now. Make sure that it still lives. Trample, my guy. Trample. I think we had him there anyways, but still. Getting through there. This video might be kind of, not short, but just not a lot of games, because these games are going kind of long. But let's go and play one more. This brings me to, again, I had the win off camera, so this is 3-0 now, but let's go. Alright, y'all, probably the last game of the day here is against 1-2-3. Let's see if we can finish this off 3-0. That'd be awful nice. Not getting to smash them down as fast as I want to here, but still, you gotta admit, this deck's looking pretty strong. This hand's fine. I really wish we had, and maybe I just need to find a place for Despair Sentinels in here somewhere. We have 4 lands, though, which is more than we had, like, any of these other games. And that's a lot of the thing, is, like, we've just been not getting to kill people because we've not been hitting lands that we needed to. But still, that's part of it. There's that Lunar Frenzy. My preview card, baby. Would like to draw a different werewolf to play than Primal Adversary. I'd like to actually save it, but... Let's do this. Go to attacks. I'm assuming this is probably going to die. 3 damage, okay. Well, let's just play the Adversary here. Put 7 power on board. I'm assuming this is removal of some sort. 2 damage secured. Have I ever mentioned that shambling gas is annoying? I've ever said that before. No double red things I know of. Let's do this. Let's go and just pump this up now. Bit of cannon. They'll probably chump a Rooney here. Now this may just be like a controlling kind of deck. If they go like treasure here and then, well, obviously going to go treasure, but hopefully we don't just get like buried by a Lolth. Luckily we have Lunar Frenzy here to help push that damage through though. So if I go land into Lolth, it's annoying. Not the end of the world though. That's what it looks like. Oh! Yikes! Calling Ritual just been kicking my ass today, man. Huh. Way cool. I like that though. That's really good tech. Calling Ritual went from like unplayable for a while to now it's just gassing the heck out of me. I mean, granted, it's best of one. Terrible best of one card, I think, but okay, and opponent's just popping off here, but my goodness. Let's play Stormseeker. I think we're still playing lands tap for now. I could fight here, but we get... doesn't really matter. They can chump block here. Okay. And I feel like if they had Deadly Dispute, they could have just used it there anyways, so... Yeah, this is just like built to massacre us, so I don't think we're going to win this game now, but we got some good top decks here. Snarling Wolf not being one of them, just FYI, anybody who's curious about that one. That doesn't count as a good top deck. Lolth does, so what we need to do is just be like the opponent and be really lucky. Better lucky than good, as they say.
Do what I demand.
Okay, that's an Arlen. That's a Snarlin' Arlen. I think we play it.
Stop the nights from engulfing the days.
And we just pass the turn for now. I'm not worrying about that. Again, opponent is down to 2 cards. I mean, Lunar Frenzy could pump up some damage here.
Oh yes,
Power is through.
knowledge you seek.
I would love nothing more than that since it's my COD. Okay, transformed. Okay. I think here we are kicking this. Well, they could just have a way to kill it, though. 5, X, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We actually might have lethal here. Let's go for it. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can't see what's blocking what here, y'all. Okay, so that goes there, that goes there. This goes here. It doesn't show me what's being blocked. Like, that's not okay. 5, 6, 7. This is so incredibly frustrating right now. I think we're just going to pump this up big. X, 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do it on this one just in case. Well, no, I guess it's 5, 6, 7. Yeah, and let's do it on this and see. So close! I hate how the animations did not show what it's supposed to show, though. So we still have all this stuff. They can make their spiders. We'll have another hasty threat here. This has trample. If they don't cast 2 spells. Okay. Action, 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, it's indestructible. With trample. Yeah. Yeah, it's indestructible trample. 3-0. We're going to go ahead and stop it right there. Just because these games, again, did go long. But I think this showed you, hopefully. We played against 3 different matchups where it's just like so much removal. I mean, they had the Infernal Grass, the Soul Shatters, Culling Ritual 2 different times, and we still fought back through it. Man, let's take a look at the deck list one more time. This felt really nice, though. Alright, y'all, so 3-0 here with this thing. 4-0 if we count my game off camera. Thoughts on this deck? For one, I hate Snarling Wolf. Snarling Wolf's just not super good, but again, I do think it's kind of necessary. But I think maybe just having this as just Spare Sentinel is probably a little better. But you did see those situations where it got to get the wolf from the other buff from other wolves. We got to activate it a few times to get that extra damage in there and keep it alive, so maybe it's okay. Casting Naturalist is a freaking house. The fact that this thing can help us ramp up and be a Wolf Lord on the other end that still ramps, super cool. Totalar draw and discards was really nice there, and in the one game that we got to do that quite a few times. Arlen, finally got to play with Arlen, and it was just as good as I was hoping it would be. And it just puts such a weird pressure on your opponents because it makes them play things in their main phase they wouldn't want to play. And you saw there where if they don't, they leave up mana, then this thing just goes to the Nightbound side. A 5/5 indestructible trample haste makes this a hell of a top deck too. The Lunar Frenzy was going to pull us out there, so I'm glad that we got to do things with it. Get a lot of that extra damage in there. Arena's got to fix their interaction with that thing. You saw where we didn't have the arrows there and a little bit of buggy things there, but it's to be expected. I like a lot of this deck. We did get to play the Huntmaster. We're playing 14 plus 8 is 22, so maybe I need to have more lands in here. Yeah, we probably need to add, like... We'll do a little bit of adjustments. I'd say if you're playing this, you may only want to take that Huntmaster out and add at least this additional land. Like, I think 23 lands is probably fine, considering we have things like the Naturalist to add mana. Actually, 25, I mean, that's... I feel like we're right there where we need to be with it, just not quite hitting those lands, unfortunately. But maybe the Snarling Wolf should be a Despair Sentinel. That's the one thing I would note here. But WereGruulves, I mean, this showed that we can have both these really aggressive starts, but also grind it out. And even against removal deck that's gaining a bunch of life and making a bunch of treasure tokens, we just still outvalue them with big hasty creatures. So that's great. This is how Gruul feels when I love it. So I'm very happy that this felt nice here. Thanks for watching, y'all. Appreciate the support as always. Let's go!